Okay, welcome to class everyone. We'll just be going through a shortish sequence. It's going to be pretty much floor based. We're going to work towards cow face pose. A little bit hip opening, a little bit of mobilisation for the spine as well. So thanks for joining me today. You will need a block, depends on how your hips are feeling today. So have one or two handy if you're feeling a little bit stiff. And if your shoulders are feeling a little bit stiff today, have a belt ready as well. So that'll be for our cow face pose when we get there. Okay, so just starting in a comfortable seated position. You can just come into hero pose if you wish, also known as Virasana. If you find this a little bit hard on the ankles, I invite you just to take a block or a brick and just pop that underneath the hips with the feet just apart there, and that will just take a little bit of pressure off the knees and the ankles. We'll just now let the hands relax down into the lap, palms facing up, and then just let the shoulders relax back and down. So let's just take a minute or so just to arrive at the session mentally. We're physically here now, but just mentally. So take in slow, deep inhale. So let the abdomen relax for now, and then a slow, deep exhale. Again, deep breath in and deep breath out. And then again, inhale and exhale. Okay, we're going to give ourselves some energy now using lion breath. So I'll just demonstrate first. We're taking a breath in through the nose, and then on the exhale, I'm just going to invite you to put hands on the knees, press the chest forward. You're going to push the tongue out, bring it down towards the chin, and lift the gaze up. It's just a very energizing form of pranayama. So we take a breath in. So let's give that a go. And the breath really comes from the back of the throat, and this will really help to lift your energy levels this morning. So again, breath in, we'll do 3 rounds. One more. And then just pausing and just sitting with that energy for a moment. So you may have found the energy rises up towards the solar plexus when you do that pranayama. And you can do it any time you're feeling a little bit low on energy, maybe not out in public. Okay, so from here, bringing hands together into prayer position. We're going to interlace the fingers and just press the palms of the hands away. Reaching up from there, so just reaching up overhead. Let the shoulders just soften down away from the ears. And then gently reaching side to side, just stretching and mobilising into the spine. Feel that space through the rib cage, putting the space across the lower back as well. Okay, and then just coming all the way back to centre, bringing hands down onto the knees or thighs, and then just taking real small circles, so just mobilising through the lower back. You might get a little click here and there when you do this, that's okay. And then just coming back round the other way now. So again, just nice and slowly, deep breath in and out. Okay, and then just coming all the way back to centre. Just bringing the right hand down to the ground now, just next to the legs there. Taking a breath in as you reach on up with the left arm. Exhaling as you reach over into a side bend. Now as you come into this lateral flexion, really try to elongate through the left side. Plug that left arm in, so plug the shoulder joint in, so bringing that shoulder blade down away from the ear. Start to engage the abdominal wall a little bit, just drawing the abdomen in towards the spine, and then just coming all the way back to centre. Again, reaching up, breath in. Again, plugging that right arm in, so dropping the shoulder blade. Keep the lift through the lumbar spine, and then again, gently reaching up and over from there. Again, just reaching over into the fingertips there, so enjoying that stretch through the rib cage. Okay, and then just coming all the way back to centre from here. Feel free to change the arrangement of your legs now. You might like to stretch the legs out if you've been in hero, or you might like to come into cross leg position. Okay, just coming into a gentle twist now, just bringing left hand to right knee, taking the other hand to the floor behind. Breath in, again lift up to the chest. Draw the shoulder blades towards one another. Allow the shoulders to just roll back and down. And then just coming back to the centre and just across now to the other side from there. Again, breath in, Shoulders drawing back and down, chin just level to the floor. Deep inhale and exhale. And then again, just coming all the way back to centre. Let the hands now just walk forwards, just folding over the legs. Nice deep breath in. And then exhale as you reach on forwards. Let the head just relax down. So drawing the chin in towards the chest. Walking the hands back towards you, come on up. Other leg in front now. And again, just walking the hands forwards from there. Nice big breath in. And then again, exhale as you reach forwards, head relaxes down from there. Inhale now to come all the way up. Let the hands just drop to the floor behind you now, placing the feet flat to the ground. Going to just drop the legs side to side. So again, just loosening into the lower back. Good. Okay, one more either side. So I like to call this windscreen wipers. And then coming all the way back to centre from there. Awesome. We'll come into head to knee pose now. This is a lovely one to very gently open the hips and stretch into the hamstring. So we're bringing the right foot back now. Right sole of the foot comes to the inner thigh. And then the left leg is nice and strong. So pressing into that left heel. Going to take a breath in, reach the arms up. Rotate the upper body towards the left side now. And as you exhale, bring your hands down towards the left foot. If it's challenging to reach or if you feel like you have to strain to get there, please take a bow. Try to avoid straining in yoga. So just taking a bow around the foot instead to make it a little bit more gentle for you. Take a deep breath in now, lift the gaze. Keep the gaze lifted and then gently fold down from there. The reason I'm keeping the gaze lifted is so the posture is a little bit more stimulating. If we drop the gaze, it becomes more relaxing. Shoulders again softening down. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, gently drawing the upper body over the left leg. Good. So try and soften into that right hip while you're here. And then see if you can elongate and lengthen through that right side a little bit more. Shoulders nice and level. Walking the hands back towards you now, coming all the way up from there. Going to bring the right leg in towards us now. So keeping the knee bent and then wrapping from there, left arm around the right leg. Take the right hand to the floor behind you. This is a very gentle version of Bharadvajasana C. Keep the left leg nice and active. Nice deep breath in. And then we're exhaling to gently twist. I suggest here keeping the abdomen nice and relaxed. And that way, when you bring the leg in, your internal organs get a little bit of a massage as well. See if you can lift taller through the spine now as you breathe in. Again, gently turning from there. It's lovely on the back as well. And then just coming all the way back round to centre, dropping the knee back out. Good. And then we'll bring from there the left foot back and come into Cobbler's pose. So bringing now the soles of the feet together. Hands just coming around the feet or maybe under the feet if you can reach. Feel free to sit up onto a block if that helps you. Take a breath in. See how your hips feel. And if you feel like you can go further and it be productive for you, i.e. not cause strain, then gently fold forwards. Otherwise, staying upright here is absolutely fine. You're still getting a gentle opening through the hips and a stretch into the lower back. Keep the shoulders drawing back and down. And see again if you can just soften into the hips a little as well. Deep inhale and exhale. Okay, take your time now, coming all the way up from there. Okay, good. Dhanurshasana on the other side now. So now we're folding the left foot in, bring the sole of the foot to the inside of the thigh. Right leg reaches out. Again, keep this right leg nice and active. Breath in, reach on up. Gently rotating through the upper body, so rotate towards the right side. Exhale now to fold. Again, just bringing the hand down towards the foot. Or if you need to, take a yoga belt or something similar and just pop that around the foot instead. Okay, taking a breath in now, and as you exhale, again gently folding over the leg. Shoulders are drawing back and down. So try and get used to that. Bringing the shoulders down is called depression of the shoulders. So bringing them down away from the ears. And this will really help to release the neck. At the same time, you can focus on relaxing the jaw as well. Again, this will really help the neck. Do inhale and exhale. And again, see if you can elongate and lengthen through that left side. Shoulders. Again, down. Inhale. And then take your time as you come all the way back up. Bringing now the left leg in, sole of the foot flat to the floor. Wrapping again from there. The right arm around the left leg. Take the other hand now to the floor behind you. Take a breath in, lift up tall through the spine again, and then gently turning from there. So chin just level to the floor, shoulders just drawing back and down. And again, just allow the abdominal area to relax a little bit here as well. Nice to inhale and exhale. So what we're actually doing here is by bringing the leg in and just hugging it in gently. Again, we're giving the internal organs a little bit of a massage, especially the digestive system. We're giving the big muscle across the back, latissimus dorsi muscle, a good stretch as well. And any kind of twisting action releases a little bit of adrenaline too, because adrenals get a little bit of stimulation. So this is a good posture to do in the morning, not so good nighttime, because you might leave you feeling stimulated. Okay, coming all the way back round to the centre, and again just dropping left leg out. Let's bring the right leg back in to meet it. Slightly different version of Cobbler's pose now. Going to move the feet away from us a little bit more, so you've got a bit more of a diamond shape with the legs. If you need to go more gently today, feel free to take blocks and just pop those underneath the hips. And it's a good idea to use blocks on any day where you feel like you need to take it a bit more gently but want to do a little bit of yoga practice. Hands again onto the feet, take a breath in, and then just let the arms relax forwards from there, just softening into the body. Nice deep inhale. And then as you exhale again, just gently coming forwards and down, letting the head relax down. So this time really bringing the chin in towards the chest, and that will encourage the whole spine to go into flexion. So we stretch all along the facet joints of the spine and stretch into all the connective tissue surrounding the spine as well. Take your time now as you come all the way up from there. So breath in to lift. Good, okay, just popping the blocks to one side if you were using them. Okay, so from here, we're going to come into Mermaid Pose. We're going to slowly work towards cow face pose. So just bringing the right leg in front. So if you think of how a hurdler would go over a hurdle, it's that kind of position. So right leg in front, we're pressing into the right heel, the toes point forwards. Okay, and just sending that left leg back behind you. Walking the hands forwards now, so we're just folding over the front leg. Again, take a breath in. On the exhale, gently fold a little bit more. See how that feels. If you feel any pressure in the right knee, you need to bring the right foot in towards the hip a little bit more. Do not work through pain ever, in general, especially in the knee joint, because if that gets in, it's very, very hard for it to heal. Okay, all right, so let's again just take a couple more breaths there. Feel free to take that left leg back a little bit more if you want a bit more stretch. And then just taking your time as you come all the way back up now. Now from here, we're going to bring the left leg up and over and come into a posture called Matsyendrasana. Okay, so we just let the hips sink down. So let that left hip ground down onto the mat. If that's challenging for you, take a yoga block and place that underneath the hips. From here, we're bringing the right arm up and over. Right arm comes to the top of the left thigh, and we're again sweeping the left hand behind. You might like to take a mudra with the hands. This helps to direct energy, or redirect energy, I should say, around the body. Chin mudra is a nice one to do. Finger and thumb tip just come together. Breath in again, drawing tall through the spine. Exhaling to gently turn from there. Good, keep the breath going. You know if you've gone too far in a twist because you can't breathe very well. You should still be able to breathe in every yoga posture. Good, coming all the way back to centre now. From here we'll come into cow face pose. I'm going to use a block under my hips because I find it creates less pressure in the knee. So again, feel free to join me on that if you wish. Now very gently pull the left foot back so you're working towards stacking the hips. So one knee on top of the other. This might be quite challenging to start with, but with practice, as the glutes start to release and fascia across the sacroiliac joint starts to release, it will become more easy. Pressing into the heels now, we're drawing the toes up towards the shin. Okay, and then from here, I'm just going to invite you to walk the hands forwards. It might be that where you are is enough for you today, in which case please stay there. Deep breath in. Again, inviting you to come further if that works for you today. No pressure from me, just take it easy. Part of yoga is tuning in, taking responsibility for your own practice, seeing what you need today. Okay, and then let's just walk the hands back, so take your time as you come up. Okay, from here now, going to sweep the left arm up and over. Right hand comes behind, so there's a little internal rotation on the shoulder there, reaching up and just joining the hands if you can. Again, don't force it. If that doesn't work for you, take a belt in the left hand, drop it down and just let the right hand take hold from there. And gradually you can just work the hands together. Again, lifting through the breastbone, chin level to the floor. See if you can soften now into the hips. Again, deep inhale and exhale. Okay, and then gently release. So let the arms relax all the way back down, just popping belt to one side. Well done. Okay, bring the legs out. That does restrict blood flow a little bit, so you might like to just give the legs a little bit of a shake before we go on to the other side from there. So now we want the left leg in front and right leg behind, like so. Flexing into the left heel, toes pointing forwards. Again, think of that hurdler going over the hurdle. Walking the hands forwards now. Again, check in with that left knee. If it's feeling too strong or it feels a little sore in there, please don't go any further. Bring instead the left foot back towards you. So always protect your joints. Again, breath in, exhale as you gently fold from there. Just see how you go. Might be, again, like I said on the other side, it might be that you need to stay up a little higher today, and that's okay. You might find if you've had a day where you've done a lot of running, cycling or sitting, so one extreme to the other, postures like this where we have to rotate through the hip and knee are very, very challenging. So again, good to always go into things nice and slowly and with awareness. Okay, so let's now just bring the hands back towards us. So taking your time as you come all the way up from there. And we're just gently again bringing the left foot in towards us now as we bring the right leg up and over. Coming back to our Matsyendrasana posture. Let the right hip sink down onto the mat. If that's difficult for you, please take a yoga block and just place that underneath the hips. We're taking now the right hand behind. Breath in as we reach up and over with the left arm. Bringing fingertip and thumb tip together. Inhale, shoulders drawing back and down, chin just level to the floor. And just pause here and try and enjoy the posture. We're often thinking about getting through a sequence or getting to the end of a posture. Just try and be here and enjoy it. That's all part of the practice. Good, just let the abdomen soften a little bit as well. Grounding down through the hips, grounding down through the right foot from there. Inhale, exhale. Okay, and then just taking your time now as you come all the way back round. Again, gently guiding the right foot back, so working towards stacking the knees. I'm again going to take out a block. I find there's less pressure build up in the joints when I do that, so again, join me if you like. Okay, flexing into the feet now, but we're working towards stacking the knees. You might find it's a little different one side to the other. I know, for example, I'm tight on my right side, so the knee doesn't stack quite the same, and that's okay. None of us are completely symmetrical. Okay, feel free again to stay here, or you might like to try walking the hands forwards. Get a nice big breath in, and then exhaling to fold. Good, keep those feet energized, so keep bringing the toes up towards the shin. This will really help to stretch into the glutes, and also a small rotator muscle called the piriformis. This, when it gets aggravated, can pinch on the sciatic nerve, so it's good to incorporate regular stretching of this in your yoga practice or any form of movement. Okay, let's walk the hands back towards us now, coming all the way up. We're bringing the right arm up and over this time. Left hand comes up to meet it. Again, if that's not accessible to you, please don't strain. Take hold of a yoga belt or something similar, tea towel or something like that. And you can just drop it down. Let the left hand come up to meet it. Okay, again, just lifting through the breastbone, tailbone draws down. So again, softening into that lower back. Allow the face to relax too. Deep inhale, exhale. Good, and just be here. That's it. Okay, and then just releasing all the way down from there, relaxing the arms, gently unfolding the legs. Okay, give them a little bit of a shake. Well done. And then from here, I'm just going to invite you to come down onto your backs and just take a 2-minute relaxation with me. So feel free to set up nice and comfortably. If you own a bolster, you might like to pop that underneath the knees, or roll up your yoga mat and just pop that underneath the knees. From there, just let the feet drop out to either side and let the hands rest comfortably. You might like them by your side, or you might like them just resting onto the tummy so you feel a little bit more protected, less vulnerable. Just find your position for relaxation. I'm going to invite you now to close the eyes and let the jaw soften. And just allow yourself these 2 minutes just to relax. You may feel an energy shift through the body. You may feel more zingy. You may feel a little bit more tired after that short practice. Try and be accepting of this. And really utilise this time in relaxation by using your breath. This will help energise the body. So inhale, exhale. It might be a subtle energisation, it might be quite strong. And again, both are okay. And then just watch the breath. Just allow the breath to come and go as it pleases. If your mind starts to wander, again, just bring it back to the breath. Slow, deep inhale and exhale. Arms and legs relaxed. Hips feel free now as the spine just releases down into the floor. Full expansive breathing. So I'm going to thank you now for joining me today. I appreciate your time. Feel free to stay here as long as you can, as long as you wish. Namaste.